I don't know about you, but I feel like we've been taken for mugs. Again, a class action has been brought against us. The government, you and I, the taxpayers, because we're the ones that have been paying, they were settled on the first day for 1,905 detainees from Manus Island, and it's to the tune, it's not disclosed, so we're not supposed to know. We're paying for it, but we're not supposed to know, but it's expected to be about $70 million. That means approximately, you work it out, about $35,000 per detainee will be paid out. Why? Because they're claiming they were mistreated and it was because of mental conditions, or, all these other factors come into it, excuses why there should be actually class action against us to get money. That's what it's about. So here we have, and to tell you the truth, I don't blame the government for settling on the first day, because it would have cost us an enormous amount of money in defending this with all the witnesses and everyone else, and who would have made money out of it was the solicitors. So I can see why the government has settled this. But it's not the government's fault. I'll take it right back to the Labor Party. They were the same ones. There was a class action paid out to detainees, I remember years ago, under Paul Keating, under the Labor Party. Remember, it was the Labor Party, it was Rudd who actually opened up the floodgates to allow 50,000 refugees, illegal boat people, into the country. That's what it was. There is a good reason why the government has not accepted them into this country to settle here, because they did not comply with the rules or reasons why they are refugees. A lot of these people are economic refugees. They've thought, we're coming to Australia. They pay a great welfare system. We can get everything that's given to us, as has been the case in Manus Island. I've spoken to some of these security guards that worked in these detention centres. They said these people purposely went out to self-harm themselves in order to get across to Australia or to enhance their case so they can get onto Australian shores. This has been the case. Like I said, we are being taken for fools. We should get out of being a signatory to the United Nations Human Rights Refugee Program, control our own borders, and I'm sick and tired of the bloody do-gooders that are actually pushing this bandwagon. When I have pensioners who are struggling, who cannot even use their electricity for either heating or cooling because of the cost involved in it, I have, other people can't have operations because we don't have the beds or the services or the hospitals. And to think that these detainees, these illegals, that possibly have no regard for our country, who we are, and we're actually going to be paying them out. So when's the next lot? Oh, is Papua New Guinea the next lot? Another 1,000 there? Well, I'm telling the government now, and the opposition, get your act together, because I represent a lot of Australians, are fed up with this. I'm frustrated, I'm angry, I'm mad about this, and something has to be done.